We've got coverage for you all morning long on the trade. Nationally known attorney and certified NFLPA agent John Phillips is here in the studio this morning. He's going to talk about the details surrounding the trade debate from yesterday. But first, let's go out to Everbank Field. That's where Noel McLaren is live on the action cam with more details on exactly what went down.
Yeah, time has run out on the Tebow clock here in Jacksonville, and his move to the New York Jets has stirred the social media pot. But owner Shad Khan says that he's not concerned with the decision. This is the second time the Jags have passed a hometown hero, Tim Tebow. 2 years ago, they failed to sink their claws into the NFL draft.
Tyson Alu.
And yesterday, another incomplete pass at the Florida native. Just after 1 o'clock, it was announced that Denver traded Tebow and a 7th-round pick to the New York Jets for a 4th and 6th-round draft pick. Social media and talk radio exploded.
It's mighty funny New York wants him. You know why New York wants him? They want him for the same reason that everybody said he shouldn't come here, the parade.
If you decided that we're going to do this, that we want to do this, I'm sorry. The price of a 4th and a 6th for Tebow and a 7 is ludicrous.
But when all seemed to be said and done, a dispute in Tebow's contract gave new hope to fans in Jacksonville. Denver asked for the Jets to pay out the $5 million portion of his contract. The Jets ended up paying half that, scooped him up, frustrating many fans. But Jags owner Shad Khan claims he does not share that frustration. He says he has no regrets and released this statement last night. He said, quote, "I am very satisfied with the outcome. Our commitment to developing Blaine Gabbert was and still is central to our goal of returning the Jaguars to elite status in the NFL." And Shad Khan may be satisfied with the decision, but I spoke with a lot of my family and friends in my hometown of New York, and many of them are disappointed in the decision, as well as our local friends here in Jacksonville. We're live here at Everbank Field. Noel McLaren, Action News.
All right, the big question, why the back and forth negotiations yesterday before the final word that Tebow would indeed go to the Jets? Attorney and certified NFLPA agent John Phillips, local guy, joins us right now to break it all down. What exactly was at play here?
Essentially, what Tebow had is a signing bonus in 2010, and then he got a $6.275 million advance on his salary as of the beginning of 2011, which paid for all of his 2012 salary, 2013, and part of 2014 of an overall $9 to $10 million contract. And so the Jets weren't sure what part of that tab they were picking up, and Denver all along said, no, you're getting him 12, 13, and 14. You're going to pay all of that. And so that was the $5 million at issue.
How do they not know?
Yeah, they had to know. Yeah, I think it was just some lost in translation as to, you know, what kind of deal can we get of that $5 million. They wound up paying 2.5, which is a steal. Plus they got draft picks, and that's a great deal for Tim Tebow, even if you're going to set him on the bench.
Yeah. What about the Jaguars and all this then?
They supposedly were willing to pay, you know, upwards of 3 to 4. But they were, you know, according to the rumors out there, they weren't all warm and fuzzy, and there was some, you know, miscommunication about you know, how things were going to go down and what draft picks to offer, and you know, you've got Blaine Gabbert, and that's their guy, and so it was somewhat controversial with, you know, what do we do?
Now, you've dealt with front office personnel, with some of your people that you represent. Is this an infighting thing with the Jaguars?
I hate to say that it is. You know, you do have a new administration, but I think it was just the polarization of what Tebow does. Yes, he puts a lot of fans in seats, but he creates a quarterback controversy, and then the media storm that surrounds him, because no matter what, as soon as Blaine had a 3 and out, it'd be bringing Tebow, right. And that's a lot of pressure.
All right, well, John, thanks for coming in and sharing some of your thoughts and the insight on this. It was an interesting long day that we were all captivated by. Your time right now is 8:09. Let's toss it over to Tara.
Thanks, and we want to hear your thoughts on this. You can call our viewer voicemail line, that number right there on your screen, 904-996-0453. Give us a call right now. We're going to be playing more of your comments in about 45 minutes. Count on Action News for continuing coverage of this story. At 8:30, our Tracy.com is going to have fan reaction.